Hi everyone! So it's been a while since I made a video, but I just got another new bag in yesterday and I'm super excited about it. It was another one that when I opened the box, I was just like immediately excited. So I had a trade-in certificate to Dooney and I had been holding on to it for a really long time and it was about to expire. And I really couldn't decide what to get. And I knew I wanted to get another Samba, but all the good colors are gone from the website. And I was like, oh, I don't want to settle for a color I don't want. So then I started looking at other bags and getting even more confused. And then I went to the mini Samba page and they had Cobalt Blue. Now, Cobalt Blue was one of those colors I really wanted. And I tried to exchange the marine that I got for Cobalt Blue, and then Dooney totally messed up everything and they were like, here, just take your money back for the marine. We're not going to send you a Cobalt. And I was really disappointed, but then I ended up getting the Sky instead. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But I saw this mini Cobalt on there and I was like, I don't know about the mini size. Like, I'm a little bit nervous about it, but my certificate was expiring. I really wanted to spend it. So I decided to go for the mini Samba. And I'm so glad I did because it is so cute. So here it is. So this is the mini size Samba satchel in the color Cobalt. Look at this color, guys. I mean, it is so pretty, so dark and saturated. And I was a little bit nervous not only about the size, but also about this color because I really wanted it, but I had seen other cobalts floating around out there that did not look like this. There was a few I saw that looked like this pretty deep cobalt blue, but others, they were kind of lighter or kind of blotchy, and people were returning them. Some people were getting them with like weird indentations in them and black spots, and so I was like, so I ordered this, and when it came yesterday, I opened it, and the whole time I was opening it, my husband was laughing at me. I was going, please be good, please be good, please be good, because I really didn't know what I was going to open up. So my packing slip on it said this was one of one cobalt blue made in this dye batch. So I don't know what they were doing just making one cobalt mini Samba, but they did in a specific batch, and this is it. I don't know if they're messing around with the color, trying to get the dye back on track or whatever, but I'm so glad I got this one because the color is really stunning and it's exactly what I expected from a cobalt bag. So let me show you what's different from the small Samba satchel. Obviously, the size. It's smaller and it has a different strap situation. So if you go on Dooney's website, they tell you it has handles and a 19-inch strap, crossbody strap, which is so wrong. I don't see handles anywhere on this bag. So I don't know who's writing their website, but they really need to fix that. It comes with a short drop shoulder strap only. It does not come with a long crossbody strap. Now the way that this strap is on here, you can see it's kind of adjustable. So this is on the middle setting now. You can make it a little bit shorter or a little bit longer. What I think I'm going to do with this bag, because I really would like it to have a little bit longer of a drop, is I'm going to make my own hole towards the end of this here, like right here, so that I can scooch this down and put that hole here on the rivet, and that will give me another, I don't know, 3 inches of strap length, and then I can just kind of rejig it around so it'll be a little bit longer. But what I really was curious about is if I could put a crossbody strap from another bag on this bag, could I wear it crossbody style and would it look fairly decent? And it does. So if you have a plain brown or plain black strap, you can just, with the dog clips, hook them on here, and it hangs great as a crossbody bag. And I'll get another strap out a little bit later and show you guys. And I also have ordered some cotton webbed straps that I want to use on all my bags interchangeably when I'm really worried about comfort and not so much how it looks. Like if I'm out on vacation at a museum or an aquarium or something, I'm going to be walking around all day and I want a nice wide webbed strap. That's what I bought those for. So they haven't come in yet, but I'm going to do a video when they come in and see how they look on the bags, because they're not Dooney straps. They're like an $8 strap off Amazon, because I was trying to be a little frugal. Plus, Dooney doesn't really give you a lot of strap options. So I had to kind of go on my own and figure out what to do. So just to take you through this bag real quick, here's what the front looks like. It has the tassels on the side. Here's the back. And then underneath it has 4 feet. And then when you go inside here, you can see just as I'm moving this around, like how smushy this leather is. This is a really smushy one. Inside is red, and you can see I put all my stuff in there. It fits. It really just fits the essentials. No extras are going in here. It's a pretty small size bag, but this will work for me on some occasions. Now, what I was interested to see is how it compared to the mini Florentine satchel. So I brought out my mini to show you guys. So you can see they changed the styling a little bit. This doesn't have the handles, as we talked about. It doesn't have the front straps with this kind of buckle hardware. All of that is gone on the Samba mini. You can see it looks different. But also it's smaller than the mini flow satchel. So if you look at the side by side, it's not quite as big here. But where it's really apparent is where you look on the bottom view. Look how much bigger the mini is here than the small. I'm sorry, than the mini flow is much bigger than the mini Samba. And then when you look at the openings, there's a pretty significant difference. So you can see that actually the mini Florentine satchel opening is like a whole inch, maybe inch and a half longer than the Samba opening, which was surprising to me. I'm assuming, okay, the small Samba is the same size as the small Florentine satchel, so the mini will be the same size as the mini Florentine satchel, but it's really not. It's a little bit smaller than the mini. It still works for me. And I brought out my other Sambas to show you in comparison. So this one is a very smushy one, and the pebbling on it really looks like my sunflower. So here's sunflower, and you can see even just like me doing this, like just how smushy they are. But you can see here the pebbles are pretty big, and there are some sections that even look somewhat smooth because the pebbles are just so big and open. Like, look, this is like, it's like butter. You guys, I love this Samba stuff. It's awesome. And it smells so, so good. As soon as I got this yesterday, I threw my stuff in it and I took it out with me, and I kept telling my husband to sniff it. And he was like, I smelled it already. I'm like, no, it smells so good. You have to keep smelling it. Smell my purse. And he was like, you're insane. But it smells so, so good. So here's my second smushiest, my Sky. And you can see the pebbling here is a little bit different. So you can see where these are kind of smoothed out. This is definitely more pebbled, the Sky. And it's a little stiffer. So now, the interesting one, Bordeaux. This thing is stiff, and I've said that in some of my other videos, but it looks fairly similar when you compare the pebble size. But look at, like, even just like me moving this around, you can tell it just doesn't have that same, like, super smushy thing going on as some of these others. So, I don't know, it's interesting stuff how different they can be, even though they're supposed to be the same. So let me get out a strap and I'll show you guys what it looks like, both shoulder and crossbody. So first I'll do with the strap it comes with. So see, you can wear it on your shoulder. It is a little short, hangs up pretty tight in the armpit here, but you can make it work. It's a cute small size. You can carry it like this and drape it over your arm. But if you take a strap from another bag, it on here. It does make a decent crossbody. See? Works great. So if you have any other bags with a strap, you can make this work as a crossbody. It may not match, but if you just really need a crossbody one day rather than a shoulder bag or satchel bag, you can do it. So see, there's the strap, and I just hang the strap that it comes with behind. But as we saw, since this has a rivet and is adjustable, I'm sure you could take this thing off. So if you really didn't want to use the strap it comes with and only wanted to use a crossbody strap, this will come off. It looks a little complicated, so if you ever wanted to put it back on, I would suggest taking pictures of how you're taking it off, because I don't know if I can figure it out. But yeah, that's the mini. I think it's an awesome bag. If you don't like small bags though, I don't think this would work for you. It's pretty small. I was shocked that it was smaller than the mini Florentine satchel. But for just running errands, that's what I used it for yesterday. I mean, what else do I need besides like my wallet and my keys and like, and then I just go, you know? I just carried it with me, went like this, went through the store, took my kids to an arcade. Ta-da! Works perfect. And I'm so happy I finally got this color, because I really, really wanted it, and I was so bummed when Dooney didn't send me one like they said they would. So if you see a mini color that you like out there, still grab it, because I think these are going away. I've heard from several people that have talked to various customer service reps at Dooney and in outlets that Sambas will not be with us for the long haul. So if you see an awesome color, but it's only in mini size, kind of like this one was for me, and you think, I could make a small size bag work on certain occasions, then I say go for it, because it's a really awesome little bag. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. I'm happy to answer. I'll see you next time. Bye.